Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back to Talks with Yaya. If you're new here, hi, my name is Yaya. I don't post as regular as I probably should, but today I'm gonna be telling you guys basically how I met my boyfriend. Get ready with me while I tell you a story time on how I met my boyfriend. My Korean boyfriend to introduce, okay? Um, First of all, I cannot disclose the name of my boyfriend here because he is in the medical field and he does not want attention because he doesn't like attention. He just doesn't want his business out there, you know what I mean? And that's totally fine. I respect that. Why would I be like, en mi novio kind of thing? How I met my Korean boyfriend. There's a whole story behind like even how we met kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because we met in a funny way, okay? I met my boyfriend through a dating app. I met him through Hinge, okay? That is unhinged. It's pretty weird, I would say, probably, you know what I mean? But you know what? It just happened. Well, it was kind of like Hinge and person kind of thing, okay? But in my mind, I like to think that we actually met through Hinge, okay? So I know that Koreans are a thing now, okay? They are a thing right now. And girl, here's gonna be the tips on how to get yourself a Korean boyfriend, okay? That's what we're gonna do today. Me and my boyfriend, I think, let's see. I have a video of like us in 2020s, like mid-pandemic, right? July, okay? Me and my boyfriend actually met maybe in the beginning of July, I would say, right? So funny because this boy kind of hit me with the he hit me with the
Hola, mamacita.
on the app. I'm like, who even likes that? You know what I mean? First of all, you could have said anything else, but you had to just bring out the Latina thing in there, okay? The hi mamita kind of situation. So I was like, you know what? We'll take it, whatever. So he said hi. He messaged me first, okay? First, I think you kind of match to each other in a way, you know, somewhat. Like you can't see your likes or anything, but I think he had already like liked one of my pictures on there and I liked one of his back. And then he messaged me like right away. I'm talking about like 3 seconds after I had, you know, like whatever, anything. So then, you know, he messages me talking about hi mamita, hi mamacita, you're so pretty and I don't know what. And you know what, like immediately we hit it off. I think I saw it as like he was being kind of funny in a way, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, this guy's so funny, like let me just message him back, you know? So I messaged him back and I remember that he was like probably surprised that I messaged him back, okay? I do not consider myself a baddie or anything, but I mean, if you we're just very different, you know, like very different. Like I am so Mexican girl. I was born and raised in Mexico. And fun fact about my boyfriend, he was actually born in Seoul, Korea. So yeah, he was. And yeah, we're just so different, you know? So then, you know, he says like, oh, like I would like to take you out on a date, like right off the bat. Like he went in ham, okay? And I was like, you know what, yeah, that's fine. And then he said like, okay, well, give me your number, like give me your number and we can plan something. So I gave him my number and I remember that he texted me just to say the number and he was like clank clank, you know, like he was like, oh hi, this is Day, you know, because his name is Day, like Dae. This is Day. Just save my number and I will let you know when we can plan something. And that was it. And I was like, where's the rest? So I let it go 'cause, you know, like at the time I had just moved here and I was like kind of going through some stuff, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, and then next thing you know, so after that, he messaged me, I think the next day maybe, and he said, hey, what days are you free? And I was like, you know what, I'm free Mondays. He was like, I'm free Mondays too. And I was like, you know what, like that's perfect. He's like, how would it be okay if we have like breakfast, you know, a date at my house? He was like, my housemates are not there, they moved out, I'm alone in the house, do you want to have breakfast here? And I said, you know what, oh well. Fast forward to the date, I arrived there. I had a tank top that was white, jeans, some I don't remember what kind of shoes there were, but there were some pretty cute running shoes, and then I had like a little bucket hat and a braid on the side. And I remember that when I got, so he actually lived really close to my house, which is like next to the hospital where he currently works at now, and which is the city we live in now. So weird. And then knocked on the door and oh my god, why did you know? I opened the door and there is this big, tall Korean dude, okay? Like, I'm talking about like 6'2" kind of thing. And most people are like, oh, aren't Asians really short? Well, let me tell you, my boyfriend was not short, okay? He still is not short. He's pretty tall. So he's just like super big, and I'm all like, hi, because I was so nervous. And then I remember that like I'm pretty sure he was shocked too to see me, or I'm not really sure what to make out of the situation because I don't know, I've never really asked. And I remember that like, you know, I go in and I'm like, hi, but he was so like, how do I explain this? He was so playful, you know? He was like so like laughing at everything that I said for some reason. And I don't know, I thought that was kind of cute, you know? And we start a conversation, you know? And anyways, so I actually had to move because my lighting was really bad where I was at, and I honestly didn't want to like mess it up, but I low-key like the lighting from my window. Like, it's pretty cute, so I really don't mind it. And hi, Jofi. Say hi, Jofi. That's my baby, by the way. So we were in the house and we got to know each other, and then we ordered this, like, I guess this breakfast place. Like, he called this breakfast place where like it was, I guess he said that it was really really good. So he called and we ordered something, and then we got to having breakfast. By now it's like probably 11, you know what I mean, like probably like 11. And you know, like that was basically it, like all that day. Like we ate or whatever, and I was supposed to go home, you know, like, ya vete a tu casa, morra, tú qué estás haciendo aquí todavía. It was already 12 and we were still talking, girl. We were like having the conversation of the century of my life, and I was like, I like that, you know? We clicked, you know, I found him very how do you say this? He was just so nice, you know? He was so sweet, he was so nice, and I was like, I like that. So, you know, like he tells me like, oh, like we're just talking about a lot of things, we kind of like click. And dude, by the time we realized it, oh no, and then he was like, let me go show you my job. So we go to the hospital and he takes me all the way to the